Welcome to Apex Syndicates and Cryptopia. Hope you guys are doing amazing. So guys, the markets are holding up really well. And I'm here to talk to you guys about two coins specifically, but happy to review other stuff. And I'll probably, jump around and talk about a few other things that are on my radar. But for right now, today, we'll be talking about PreRich and SAIKO INU. SAIKO INU. I absolutely love these two coins. I like the narratives. I want to be digging into them. You guys probably know PreRich by now because it's just one of the most awesome movement coins I've seen as far as just feeling and vibes on the Solana network. And the SAIKO INU is on Ethereum. And this thing is absolutely insane. They're creating a privacy wallet and it is set to make some big time waves. And if history repeats itself, could be a 1000x project. So time will tell. Stick around and I'll make sure I go over those. And like I said, if you guys have any questions on any other projects, let me know and I'll be happy to kind of look into those and check them out. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep this under around 45 minutes, give or take, time will tell. So anyways, let's dig into this. Let me share my screen so I get my big fat head off the screen here. Boom, there we go. PreRich. All right, everybody. So I'm sure you all know PreRich. This thing has been doing really well. There was some heavy sell-offs the other day. It got eaten up like instantly. Strong community, strong vibes. And it's been really holding. The new floor is right around this $300,000 range. And like I said, if you guys don't know PreRich, it is just an awesome feel-good movement coin. I'm going to go over to their X account here really quick. Where is it at? Boom, share this page. So their X is growing exponentially. Okay, like I said, in these market conditions, like I said, a week ago, this only had like 140 followers. So it's growing really quick. The engagements that it's getting on their posts are phenomenal. Okay, because it is a feel-good movement coin. When I come over here, it's one of these things where, like I said, you look at the art, you look at the videos, you look at the clips, it makes you feel something, right? And I've never seen a coin that makes me feel something. And this really does. It gives me chills. It gives me goosebumps when I look at the videos and they're like just this lavish lifestyle. This is what we're in crypto for. We're in crypto because we want to be better. We want to be our best version of ourselves, right? And we want this, we want to travel and we want to have a nice car and we want to have, a beautiful girlfriend or whatever, a boyfriend or whatever it might be. We want this lifestyle on some levels. Maybe we don't all want a sports car or Ferrari or a Bentley, but man, we want to be free, right? And PreRich gives us that feeling of freedom. Like I said, I come over to their X and for me, it's like therapy. Like, okay, it's truly like therapy. I just scroll through here and I'm like, oh yeah, yep, this is why I'm in crypto. And look, I mean, there is some big ass buys coming in. I mean, 45 sold, $3,900 buys. Another thing I wanted to point out when I scroll up here is that there is some big Doge whales starting to buy PreRich. This is huge, okay? Because I give comparisons to Doge all of the time. And I show you the engagements. I mean, Doge went to like $80 million market cap. And there's a guy here, there's a Doge whale here that is holding right now at the Doge market levels, $42,000. I mean, let that sink in here. Okay, if I can zoom in, you can see there, $42,000 in Doge. And he's starting to buy up PreRich. Okay, it's in his wallet. This is big news. Okay, this is really big news because, like I said, when I go over to Doge, let me just kind of show you. Give me a second here. Dex screener. Hey, no. I'm typing in the wrong search bar. Doge. Boom. Let me share this screen. Okay. Here's Doge. Okay. Right now, Doge is at a $4.8 million market cap. And this guy's holding $42,000 worth of Doge. Insane. Okay. Doge went up to an $86 million market cap. Okay. It's a movement coin, flipping the S&P 500 type of thing. It's a cool coin. I like Doge. I think Doge can go back to its all-time high. I think Doge can do a 20-30x. I totally believe that. Not a bad coin. It's a movement coin, and I like it. Okay. But my point being is, like I said, let's go over to Dowge's X here. And I want to show you this 7,166 followers. Okay. And look at the engagements. Okay. 238 engagements. I mean, these are videos, right? They should get a lot more engagements. I mean, scroll down here, Dowge, 208. I mean, some of them have 600-700 engagements, but so does PreRich. PreRich has a lot of stuff way over 700 or 1,000 engagements. So for the amount of followers, 400 engagements. Okay, just scroll down through here, 650, 720, 800. So on average 415. Lots of little video clips here. Not fantastic engagements. Okay, 530 engagements. Okay, so you get my point. Now I come back over here to PreRich. Now look at the engagements for 160 followers, 466 engagements, 220, 180, 206. Like I said, and if you scroll back down here when the markets were a little hotter, man, a lot of these were getting 1,000 engagements. 147, 200, 468. I mean, because these videos are awesome. So, you scroll, I'm just going to keep scrolling down here, 150, 215. Like I said, I want to go down here. There was a bunch back. Oh man, my power just went out. I hope it comes back. I have battery bank, but Jesus, I tell you, welcome to the jungle. But look at these engagements. I'm just saying. And also PreRich just got listed on CoinGecko. That's awesome. Guys, if I have, okay, power just came back. Thank God. Thank God. Welcome to the jungle, everybody. Look at this. I mean, they're just, if you scroll down and you look at these engagements, like it's pretty phenomenal. So you get my point. Okay. The engagements are way, way better on PreRich than they are on Dowge. Okay. And that just shows me that people are taking note. And there's now that there is a Dowge whale, big time whale buying up supply. Boom. I'm telling you, it's way easier. It's going to be way freaking easier to pump. It's going to be way easier for this to do 100x than for Dowge to do 100x. Okay. This is a $318,000 market cap. I mean, buys are coming in. A $318,000 buy. This needs to get to a $31 million market cap to 100x. Okay. A $31 million market cap. And that's not even half of what Dowge's all-time high market cap was. Okay. And people like the content better. The engagements are way better on PreRich than they are on Dowge. Okay. I don't see Dowge doing 100x. I'd just be 100% honest with you. I don't see this doing 100x. I could see this doing a 20x. I could see this doing a 20x, going back to all-time highs. That would be about a 20x, give or take ish. So that's in the realm of possibilities. Maybe a 30x, maybe it goes up here, to 100 million or so, maybe, maybe. But it's a lot harder to push a coin to 120 million than it is to push a coin to 30 million. I'm just going to be real with you. And it's a better content movement coin. Like I said, when you look at PreRich versus Dowge, which one makes you feel something? Which one is like, whoa, that's what I want. That's the life I want right there. PreRich does it every day. It gives me chills. It gives me literally goosebumps. I'm just like, oh, like that is what I get when I look at PreRich every time, hands down. So do your own research, do your own due diligence. Okay. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I see, what I feel, what I think, and what I'm investing in. And I'm telling you right now, PreRich has all the pieces for a successful, awesome project. That's all I'm going to say. Let me go over and see if we got any questions over here. Let's go, SAIKO. Yeah, listen, I'm going to go over to SAIKO right now. How you doing? How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to definitely be reviewing SAIKO right now. Come on, baby. Let's see, where are we at? Let me share this screen. Guys, all right, SAIKO INU. SAIKO INU. Listen, I just got this. This just came on my radar a few days ago. Look, we called this over in my VIP Telegram chat. I put a buy alert out at a little under a 300K market cap. It was about, I heard about it at a 250K market cap. I was like stumbling with my fingers to buy it. I bought it, and I think I called it in my VIP Telegram chat just under a 300K market cap. I think like a 285, 290K market cap right about here. And it's been on a really nice upward trend ever since then. It's sitting right now at a $767,000 market cap. This is an awesome dog coin. Now, I don't know how many of you remember INU. INU was an awesome dog coin. I actually called INU at a $225,000 market cap. It did over 1,000x. Absolutely insane gains. And like I said, this project got put onto my radar because I found out the dev for SAIKO is the same dev that created INU. Okay. I ended up having a falling out with INU. I don't know. It kind of, I stopped talking about him. I thought there was a lot of different reasons. And also the original dev from INU, he ended up leaving as well. I don't know. I just didn't vibe anymore with me. So I kind of moved on from that. But the dev that originally created INU is here. So, and he ran INU to 200 plus million, 230, 240, 250 million dollar market cap. And I can guarantee you this is going to do the same, and it will probably absolutely go into the billions, because I want to show you why. I'm going to go over here and I want to show you what makes me so bullish on this. Let me see if I can, where is their website? Let me share this. Okay. SAIKO INU. Dog Eat Dog World. Now they are creating, so first of all, it's a meme coin. It's a dog coin. It's a meme coin with a utility, right? So that's kind of cool, because what they're doing is creating that meme coin culture with a privacy utility wallet. Okay. Now I went over and I've listened to a lot of their spaces. I've been checking it out. And like I said, they're creating basically a privacy wallet type of thing where it's going to have a Google Chrome extension. They're working on that. And you're going to be able to, any project will going to be able to create a pool inside of the wallet from any, whether it's meme tokens, whether it's, utility tokens, top tier projects, it doesn't matter. You're going to be able to go inside of their wallet system, create a pool, a staking pool. And then anybody that swaps using their mixer, if you're staking tokens in there, you're going to get rewards for staking your tokens, whether that's some XYZ meme coin or whether that's a top tier project, it doesn't matter. And then the token holders, the SAIKO INU, the token holders will also get a percentage of the rewards from the swapping system and mechanism. So this is a privacy wallet that they're creating. Okay. Now, I'm very big on privacy. Okay. I live in the middle of the jungle for a reason. I don't want to be in mainstream society. I believe in privacy. I'm a stoic. I'm a anarchist. I believe in the power of the individual and the power of the people. And so I like privacy a lot. I value it. And crypto is very open source. It's very out there and everybody can see everything, which is great. I'm all for transparency too. But when I'm doing my stuff, I want privacy. And with the way the world is going, okay, the way that the world is moving with AI and all the big governments and everything, so much of the crazy shit going on in the world, I don't even want to go there. Our privacy is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And I've said this 1,000 times before, and I'll continue to say it. You can't put a price on privacy. That's just the bottom line. And so by having this dark pool, okay, the SAIKO INU wallet dark pool, okay, it's going to allow people to trade without being seen. Okay. Whether you're a meme coin millionaire or you're a meme coin whale and you want to get out and you want to DC out without people tracking your wallets, you're going to be able to do that through this wallet. And if they're going to be soon, they're going to have a Google Chrome extension. and it's going to make insane rewards. Okay. So do your own research, do your own due diligence, because what you have here is a double hitter. You have, not only do you have an awesome meme coin, not only do you have a meme coin that has huge potential. Okay. You have a utility wallet. Okay. That has so much potential. Now, I was over there at Telegram today and somebody was doing some fun, rough numbers. Let's just say they do $10 million a day in volume that runs through their mixer, through their dark mixer, keeping the transactions private. Okay. And they're taking the percentage. Okay. From my understanding, it's going to be about 1.5%, so it's kind of like, standard slippage type of thing. And from my understanding, now don't quote me, like I said, I'm still learning a lot about this platform, and I might be somewhat off on these numbers. So if I'm off, please don't stone me. I'll correct it in my next video. But from my understanding, there's going to be roughly a 1.5% fee for swapping, for using their privacy wallet features. 0.5% will go to the token stakers that are staking the token in question that's being swapped, and 0.5% will be going to the SAIKO INU holders. Okay, like 0.5% from my understanding, 0.05%. So somebody did some rough numbers, but basically, if you hold 1% of the SAIKO INU token, okay, which right now is about $7,500 to buy a 1% supply, okay. That sounds like a lot of money right now because we know the markets are down. But if you can get a 1% supply of this, okay, and this platform, if this wallet starts to do $10 million a day in volume running through their mixer, in theory, your 1% supply should pay you out about $500 a day. Let that sink in. $500 a day passively, okay? What is that? And that's only if it's a $10 million. Like it could go to hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's be realistic. Like once this takes off, it could go to hundreds of millions of dollars. But let's just say it's 500 times 365. I mean, that's $182,000 a year. I mean, for right now, you can pick that up for 7,000. I don't know, what, $7,800, something like that. So. And for me, I could totally see, and I'm not talking, that's just what you're going to make passively if you're holding the token. Okay. And the reality is, if you have a token with that much utility that is taking you, and that's making people, if you own 1% of the supply and it's making you $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year in revenue, because I mean, let's be real. I mean, imagine if this 10X, if it was doing $100 million a day times 10, that's $1.8 million a year. So let's just say they get to $100 million a day in volume running through this wallet system, through all the different coins and the different meme coins. I mean, that would be $1.8 million a year if you owned 1% of the supply, just sitting there passively. Okay. What would that do to the price of the SAIKO token? What would it do? Like where would this go? Would this go to $3 billion, $5 billion, $6 billion market cap? Where would the market cap go? I mean, right now, 1,000x is a $767 million market cap. That's 1,000x. Okay. So that's $1,000 today from where we're at. $1,000 today would be $1 million, when this hits a $767 million market cap, not even $1 billion. And if this was generating people $1 million a year or $500,000 a year, like, would people not be there wouldn't be much sell pressure because people are going to want to hold the token to earn that passive income. I mean, that's a true utility. So the feeding frenzy, the absolute feeding frenzy for people wanting to get this token, and who would be selling? Like, I wouldn't want to sell. Like, even if I had, even if my bag was worth $4 or $5 million, like I said, I'm holding about 1% of the supply right now. And if I was making, $1 million a year, $1.5 million a year passively, just by holding that 1%, would I ever sell it? Even if that bag was worth $5 million or $6 million, would I sell it, or would I just sit on it and collect passive income? Most people aren't going to sell it. So if there's no sell pressure, price go up. That's just, that's just the reality. And so they're building, and not only that, they're building, it's got great lore, and they're building this really cool, awesome utility around it. So, like I said, it's a double hitter. It's a dog coin, cult-like community, privacy, okay, and a privacy wallet that generates you passive income. I'll leave it there. That's that's the reality. That is what I see here. And like I said, you have a dev that has already run a project up that I know of to $250, $300 million market cap. He has a track record. He knows what he's doing. He's connected in the space. He knows the right people. This is the reality. So, like I said before, if history repeats itself, which a lot of times, and the most time, history does repeat itself. SAIKO INU could do some amazing fucking numbers. So I think we're incredibly early. Like I said, congratulations to all my VIP Telegram members that got in here at a 300K market cap when I called it. I think even right now at a $767,000 market cap is still incredibly early. This is still a 1,000x project in my opinion from where we're at. This is still a 1,000x project. That's $1,000 right now to $1 million. If you want to sell your tokens, you might not want to sell your tokens because that might be generating you insane passive income. So let me see if there's any comments. See what people are thinking over here. So yeah, the pool staking firms is 0.5% on every app. Yeah. I mean, so guys, I mean, like I said, it's crazy passive income. I'm just telling you, it's crazy. Make aliens great again. I will get to that. I saw that you guys are pumping. I actually looked at your chart this morning. I got to find it again, but I think you guys were up to like 60K market cap. You dipped down over there. Make aliens great again. You guys dipped down to like 7K a few weeks back, and you guys are doing okay. I'll definitely check it out. Make aliens great again. It's a funny meme. I liked it. It's all about Trump and the administration doing the alien file stuff. So I'll dig into that in a few minutes. I'm going to go through the other questions, but definitely. Hope you guys are making aliens great again. What about Moodoo Hub, DNA? Any hope left? Hey, Ron, look, DNA. So they're supposedly doing the migration. Markets suck. I'll go over and I can check it out here in a little bit too. Let me check it out and see if I can look at that. I mean, so the old token is dead. They were doing a migration. So basically, we need to look at that. I haven't actually migrated my tokens. I hope it's not too late. I kind of just been busy and I forgot about it, to be honest with you. I still think DNA is awesome. It's got a very big, very strong, robust Web2 business linked to it. Okay, so I think it's got amazing potential. Let me see if we've got any other questions. The token pops are usually 1% every. Hold on, just trying to see if there's. Hold on, guys. I'm just going through all the questions over here. Yeah, mostly just stuff on PreRich, SAIKO, INU. I think I pretty much covered everything on SAIKO. But like, I'm incredibly bullish on SAIKO, by the way. So if you guys do your own research, do your own due diligence, I'm telling you, moon written all over it. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Make aliens great again. Funny coin. Like I said, somebody told me about it over on one of my live streams. It was like right over here around a 15-20K market cap. Pumped up a bit, and then it dipped all the way down over here to like 7K. I almost bought more at 7K. I kind of wish I would have. I saw it, and I was like, yeah, should I throw $400 or $500 at it? I don't know. I didn't. I wish I would have, but it's funny. It's a funny token. Let's go over to their website. So make aliens great again. You know, it's got the whole Trump MAGA thing, make aliens great again. It's funny. I like the narrative, with all the alien files and stuff that are supposed to be coming out. Their website is great. It's super interactive. They've got some really fun. Uh, so that is make aliens great again. I think it's funny. I think it's got potential. Um, you know, I think it's yeah, time will tell. Time will tell. Oh, shoot, I wasn't sharing. Shoot, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god, I wasn't sharing the screen. I just watched that whole video and you guys heard it. Jesus Christ. Now I feel like a complete retard. Okay, hold on. I do use retard. Let me just play this. All right, here we go. Jesus Christ, I wasn't sharing this. I think it's great. It's a cool meme coin. Like I said, I got a small bag. I really don't have much. I I should have bought more, but I think it's got potential. I think it's funny. It's a funny narrative. Check out their X. Nothing is working on my computer. I need to do something. Let's see here. Yeah, hold on. Computer is very frozen. Here we go. Aha. There we go. Here's their X. Sorry about that. Got a great number of members, 882 members. Very good engagements. So, yeah, fun meme coin. Like I said, definitely, I think that's a funny narrative. I like the whole mega make aliens great thing. I think it's a great play on, like a spoof. Very funny. And it's got potential. So, there you go. Make aliens great again. Hope you are happy. There you go. I showed your project. I do thought it was great. Let me see over there. Let me go. Let me see if I can find. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. I'm going to go over here to CoinGecko. All right, so here we are. Mudo Hub, DNA. 200K market cap. Crazy. Absolutely insane. No, is this I don't think this is the right tone. Hold on. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Because when I type in DNA, Here we are. Here we are. I would dipped. Dip. All right, $9 million market cap. That's more. That seems more right. So let's see. It was a point. I have $20,000 in it. I'm down so much. I never sold, and they've got, they do DNA testing. It's a full-on Web 2 company. Okay, it's not a crypto first company, and then they're trying to become a real world company. It's a real world company that was moving into crypto. DNA diapers testing, kids, if they have any issues, any bacterias and sicknesses. Really cool stuff. They have a whole huge supplement company. MMA fighters are using it. Like it's a big project. Okay. It's completely doxed team and devs, all based in the UK, like real businesses, right? Let's go over here to their X. 20,000 they posted 11 hours ago. Trends will follow DNA. Da, 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 da. I mean, look, they're posting March pretty regularly. Look, the markets are down, and I'm going to be honest. When the markets are down, real utility projects do nothing. Nobody wants to buy a utility project on crypto when the markets are down. They'd rather buy meme coins. They would rather buy, make aliens great again, or, PreRich, or people would much rather take a risk and a gamble on something fun than anything to do with like real utility. It's boring. It's slow. It doesn't move fast. Right. So I don't know. Does DNA have a snowball's chance in hell? I mean, it has great utility. It's a real company. I think Moodoo Hub or DNA could do great things. Time will tell if they can, like I said, and I think they'll make it, because here's the whole thing. The reason that crypto projects fail in the down market is because they don't have real world projects keeping them afloat, right? They're a crypto project and they need crypto investments, and they need money to come in infusions from crypto to keep them alive. Okay. So what I see differently with Moodoo Hub or DNA is that this is a Web 2 company, a real world brick and mortar business that's generating money, that's moving into the crypto space. So they don't need crypto to be pumping to succeed. I don't think that's their main focus. Okay. So I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt, but that's where I'm at. Okay. So, check it out on your own time, do your own research, everybody do your own due diligence, but I'm still holding, time will tell. So yeah, let me see if there's any comments over here, guys. Let me see. What about Moodoo Hub? Any hope left? So yeah, so I hope that answers some of your questions. To be honest, coin flip right now, but I it's a good project. So time will tell. 12% supply locked. 3%. Which one? I can see SAIKO hitting 10 million market cap in next few months. Oh yeah, I think completely bullish. SAIKO 10 million could happen like quick, even in these market conditions. I think it can get there, like I said, because of the utility they're building. So I'm bullish. Really, I am. I think it will do some sick numbers. And I think it's 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million. You know what I mean? Like, it will continue to move. Like, as long as they get this wallet mixer, this dark mixer set up to where it's private for people to trade and swap, they'll make money. And as long as people are making money, whether it's the token stakers, whether it's the SAIKO token holders, they're going to make money. And if they make money, price go up. That's just that simple, because people are looking for ways of making money. And so if SAIKO can do that, man, winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's all I'm going to say. but time will tell. Let's see here. Let me just show you. Here's another coin. I just wanted to show, put on my radar over here. It's a Matt Fury play. Guys, if you guys are looking for a crazy low degen play, Forg, $29,000 market cap. It's on the freaking floor. Okay. It's a fun Matt Fury play. It's a good one. Like I said, they have great content. They're posting regularly. Okay. Like I said, 22 hours ago. All right. A couple days ago, on the 10th of March, 9th of March, they're posting 9th of March, 7th of March. I mean, it's a good meme. It really is. I think that this has so much. Hi, doggies. Hello. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hello. Anna wants say hello to everybody. Hello. Hello. This is Doggy Love. Oh, don't be jealous. Don't you be jealous. I'm talking to my constituents, my peoples. Leave me alone. Yes, I will make you dinner. I will make you dinner after this live stream. Don't look at me like that. Don't do it. Those are my dogs. I got a lot of dogs. I got like 8 dogs. I love dogs. I got a lot of street dogs. So yes, let me finish my stinking live stream, you guys. Jesus, my God. So listen, Forg, like I said, fun meme coin, Matt Fury meme coin. Listen, it's got potential. When the Matt Fury narrative kicks off, okay, this will move. Like anything that is posting right now, that's working, that's shilling. It's not a dead project, okay? And I think as long as you have a project that is laying the groundwork right now, it will do well when the markets turn and the meme season picks up for Matt Fury. Because listen, if meme coins are pumping, doesn't mean Matt Fury coins will pump. There's trends inside of trends, right? So when there's going to be inside of the meme movement, shush, you stop barking. Inside of the meme movement, you're going to have these different bubbles, right? Which is going to be, the dog coin movement, and then it's going to be the penguin movement, and then it's going to be the Matt Fury movement. You're going to have all these little bubbles of, this is what's pumping now, this is what's trending now, and everybody's chasing the green, the green candles to make money, right? And when the Matt Fury movement takes off, you're going to see Forg do well. I mean, like I said, guys, this is a $29,000 market cap. It's 100x, $2.9 million market cap from where we're at. Now, I'm not saying to go and buy $1,000 of this. Okay. I'm not saying that. Okay. Because you're not going to extract $100,000 on a $2.9 million market cap on a low cap meme coin. Okay. Liquidity doesn't work that way. So that's a whole nother conversation for another video. It's just because you have the tokens doesn't mean you can sell them. So, when you're looking at a meme coin like this, like I said, oh geez, hey, some buys are coming in. Look at this. Hey, maybe somebody from my video here. Hello. Look, that's a 31K market cap. So to 100x your money right now, this needs to go to a $3.1 million market cap. So, I mean, like guys, like $100 on 100x, it's $10,000. You throw $100 at this thing. I mean, it's like this guy right here. He just put in $200. Literally, when this goes to a $3 million market cap, that's 20 grand on a $200 buy. And trust me, this could go to a $3 million market cap, but you have to be patient. That shit's not going to happen in the next 3, 4, 5, or 6 months. Okay. But if you got an extra $200 sitting there, I mean, why the hell not? That's all I'm saying. Like, why not throw it here? I mean, it's as good of a bet as anything else. And it's a team that's still posting. It's not dead. I'll let that rest with you guys. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. But I'm telling you, this has potential. Okay. Forg has potential. Okay. Let me see if we got any other comments over here. I just bought $200. So that was you. You just bought $200. All right. That's funny. So awesome. I'm glad you just bought $200. Like I said, guys, it's a gamble. That's a trip to Vegas for you. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, in my, like I said, not financial advice, but if you look at a project like this and they're posting and Matt Fury plays when everything else is pumping, why this can do, it can do 100x. That can go to a $3 million market cap. $200, it could be 20 grand. I mean, Jesus, that's what are you on? You're on a nice bike. Looks like they're on a nice bike. That'll buy you another bike. 20 grand will buy you another fucking motorcycle. So, for $200. If and when it goes to a $3 million market cap, which, I mean, they're posting. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. Time will tell. All right, PreRich, guys, this is pumping as well, guys. Look at this, $330,000 market cap. I mean, it was like 315 or something when I started talking about it. PreRich, I'm telling you right now, there is not a better movement coin out there. There is nothing. I tell you right now, go to PreRich's X account. Watch all of the videos. Just go through them and watch them. Okay, go through it and watch all of their little inspirational video clips, okay? And tell me if it doesn't make you feel something. Like when you watch those, like I said, it gives me the chills. Like it just, whoa, like it makes me feel something, okay? And so if you have a crypto coin, a meme coin that makes you feel something, okay, that's impressive, okay? And like I said, we're all in crypto to make money, right? We want to make life-changing gains. That's why we're here. All of us. That's why we got into crypto. I mean, is we want to make money. And so having a coin that makes you feel that way is something very big. That's powerful. And like I said, if you look at the engagements, you look at what they're doing and at how fast the community is growing in these shitty markets, and then you take that into consideration, and then you look at some of these big whales that are buying into it, you start tracking the wallets, you start putting 2 to 2 together, this has potential. Like I said, once again, for me, this is a 100x project. This can go to 30 million bucks, So $1,000 in PreRich right now, $1,000 could be $100,000. That's pretty damn good money. That's a nice fucking car. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. And I said, it's a lot easier to take a project from $330,000 to a $30 million market cap than it is to take a $4 million market cap and send it to a $4.5 billion market cap. I mean, that's what you're talking about. That's the difference, right? So it's, for Doge to 100x, it's got to go to a $4.4 billion market cap. I don't see that happening. Maybe, I don't think so. So just food for thought. Like I said, those are just where my brain goes. But I like PreRich a lot. I really do. I think it's just, it's just I just want to go and find one of the really cool videos. Let's see. Let's see. There's some better ones. Let's see here. Let me go down here. There was some of the I like some of the older ones that they had. Let's see. Oh, I like. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, it makes me feel good. Let me just check out another one here. I mean, it's good stuff, guys. Like, let's see. I like it. I'm just saying. I like everything about it. Right there. Mhm. Exactly. Who the fuck wants to live in the normal world? I mean, right? We're all in crypto for the same goddamn reason. And if you say you're otherwise, you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me. So at least this, I mean, like I said, I watch these and I'm like, I just see the helicopters taking off and I'm like, oh my God. Like it's the best feeling in the world. You know what I mean? I've flown on helicopters. I've flown on private jets. I have. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's awesome. I said, I'm not like crazy rich. I've had lots of money. I've lost lots of money. I've made lots of money. I've lost lots of money. I have a very happy life, simple life here in the jungle. And I'm just going to say, life is better with money. I don't care what anybody says. Life is fucking better with money. Don't lie to yourself. You know who says money doesn't buy happiness? Poor people. Now, the thing is, like, when I have money, it's not that I need to go out and have, $100,000 fucking diamond watches, and I don't need, fancy sports cars, but it's, having money and being able to take nice vacations and make memories with your family and your kids. That's what you want. And that's what PreRich is. It's giving you that feeling of like, okay, you're abundant. The money is here. And I love their slogan. You're not broke, you're PreRich. You're not broke, you're PreRich. So I love it. I love the project. I love everything about it. And I hope you guys do too. But for me, I just have not seen a better movement coin. I've not seen a coin in crypto ever that has made me feel something. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. I can't say anything else around PreRich. And the other thing, I'm going to go back to SAIKO INU. Guys, do not sleep on this one. All right. SAIKO INU has so much damn potential with their dark mixer, keeping, people private. Can't put a price on privacy. And if they are really going to start, if they can do $10 million a day in volume, 1% supply, you're going to be making $500 a day. If they would do $100 million a day in volume through their dark mixer, okay, which that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Okay, so if they did $100 million a day in volume and because this is all cryptocurrencies, this is not just one cryptocurrency. I mean, there could be 1,000 different coins running through there, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, people are like, $100 million in volume a day through their wallet. I mean, you're not talking about one coin. You're talking about, whatever 1,000 different meme coins and ever top tier projects. And, all of a sudden people start running Ethereum through it and they start running other things through it because they want it to be private using this dark mixer. $100 million isn't jack shit. And if you hold 1% of the supply of SAIKO INU, at $100 million a day in volume running through their wallet, that's $1.8 million a year in passive income. Would you ever sell those tokens? I would never sell those fucking tokens. Even if the market cap was a $3-4-5 billion market cap, that 1% would be worth, 1% of, $1 billion is what is that? Yeah, $1 million. So I'd be worth like $3 or $4 million, my 1%, if it was a $3 billion market cap. But if I'm making $1.5 million a year, just sitting there passively, like in 2 years, I've gotten my money. What if I just sold those tokens? I mean, this could go on for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Who knows? It could forever. Who knows? How much money would I make? Times 10. I mean, that's $18.2 million in 10 years. If they had $100 million a day in volume running through their wallet, and I owned 1% of the supply, in 10 years, I'd have $18 million. Just saying. Like I said, this is crypto. Anything is possible. I've seen people make silly, insane money in crypto, like life-changing money. Like, I have so many friends and people I know that have made hundreds of millions of dollars, like people I consider friends, like that. And it happens. I know people that have made money. I know people that have lost money. I know people that are broken even, and they're just kind of sitting there going, come on, when's my chance? And that's why I'm trying to show you guys this stuff on these live streams, So it's not me here just shilling stuff. I'm trying to show you guys opportunities. Nothing is a guarantee in crypto. But all I can say is there are narratives, there are opportunities. SAIKO INU, it's a great opportunity. I think it can do well. You have a dev that's proved himself in the past. This can do crazy, amazing things. That's the reality. Okay. You have, PreRich, guys. I mean, amazing narrative. Awesome. like I said, this is, for me, is a 100x play. It's just too good of a fucking narrative. This thing can go to 30 million. It could do a 200x. This could go to a $60 million market cap, and it wouldn't be as big as what Dow was. So that's a 200x. That's $1,000 to $200,000 if this goes to a $60 million market cap, and that's not even as high as what Dow went to, and it's makes you fucking feel 100,000 times better. So why can't it? It can do it. It can go there, right? So everybody, there you go. That's my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you do me a big favor. Like, comments, subscribe, share these videos around with your friends. It really means the world to me. And, join me on my next live stream. Ask some more questions, guys, people, anybody. If you have any questions on any other coins, I'm happy to show you guys, give you my honest opinion. Some things I like, some things I don't. But I'll look at them, So I'm here building community. And like I said, I want you guys to see opportunities and get in on the ground floor of projects that I think are going to do really well. And like I said, stuff I'm talking about on here is stuff I really believe in. I think it will do well. So do your own research, do your own due diligence, not financial advice, but I'm telling you, in my opinion, these are the things I'm loading up on. And these are the reasons why. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Like I said, follow me on X. Okay. We also have a free Telegram chat, no risk, all reward. And if you really want to take it to that next level, join my Patreon. VIP link in my description of these videos. You can also find my link on my X account. And we'd love to have you over there. Like I said, we called SAIKO at 300K market cap. So you're already be up a lot, almost a 2x. So check it out, get involved. Don't miss out on these opportunities. And like I said, I think there's a lot more to come. So we'd love to have you in our VIP Telegram chat. Everybody, have a great day. Don't forget to smile, get outside, enjoy life, pick up some PreRich, pick up some SAIKO. And I'm pretty damn sure we're going to see you guys on the moon. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your afternoon.